5 for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. It should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick. As fans, we should be happy.
Smart wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Young outside. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston.
That's just enough break deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And he gets it to go.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Schroeder. Outside Tatum to the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. It's stolen by Brown. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Back to Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Determining Brown's ceiling. I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Now, here is Young. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He has 5.
I mean, he's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Now the feed to Horford. Celtics passing it around. 6 to shoot. Brown pushes to Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Very concerted effort on his part to bully his way inside and draw contact. He needs to do more of that. Play inside, get tough.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Good on the bucket.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
And here's Schroeder. Smart on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Young. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's the dish to Collins. Three-pointer. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics trail by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Schroeder passes to Horford. Dishes it to Smart. Back to Horford. Shoots over Capella, and Capella sends it back.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his lip to swat away shots.
Stolen by Smart. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Young against Schroeder. Young passes to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Driving to the basket. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Young against Schroeder. Right side, Smart. He feeds it to Horford. The kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All Horford does is affect money in the locker room, in practice games. He's accountable, and he holds others to that same standard.
Good on both. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Young against Schroeder. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown wide open. He fired. A shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Oh, man. Awareness and the IQ of Horford. They're so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Here's Capella. The layup off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Horford, no luck. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Collins with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Tatum with it and guarded by Capella, and the dunk by Horford.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum. Give the ball to a guy with a great shot.
The Hawks leading by 4. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end, but he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
Just 4 to shoot. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, his 3-ball is wet. Bogdanovich shoots a good number of these because of how accurate he is from it.
Right side, Smart. Pass to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Collins, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Williams passes to Gallinari. And here's Jang, guarded by Horford. And Jang kicks to Williams. Back to Jang. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Jang's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And slick pass by Williams off the pick and roll, breaking up the D and just creating for his teammate.
Schroeder against Williams. Outside, Smart. Pass to Horford. No good on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Williams with the ball. Cantor covering. And Cantor over to help. Passes to Reddish. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pritchard passes to Cantor. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Richardson. Inside, the kick out to Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hawks ball.
And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Over in the corner, Reddish. The pass to Herter. Now Reddish. Gallinari outside. He dishes it to Jang. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Again, the miss by the Celtics. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Williams. And the shot goes in.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Outside Williams. Shoots from the corner. No good that time. And so it's Atlanta. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Trying as they might, and that should...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
They've got Enes Kanter. Williams is out there with Richardson. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Herter. The 3. They get it again. Out to Gallinari. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Gallinari with the steal. Here's Herter. The kick out to Williams. On target from 13 feet. Williams has got his first points of the game. And Chris, one change we're seeing now. A lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. 7 foot. You should be close to the basket at times if you have game. You got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. I think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's good.
And the Celtics with possession here after Lou Williams was able to get the three to go. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Williams. Pritchard passes to Hernan Gomez. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Cantor. Rebound by Chang.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Williams with the ball. Cantor covers. A shot by Reddish, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Richardson outside. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Cantor. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Count that one.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
So it's the Celtics now. Following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams, Pritchard gets the bucket.
Offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
Williams dishes to Jang. Back to Williams. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Fires from 14. Misses off the left iron.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Hernan Gomez finds Cantor. Here's Pritchard. Back to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, man. What a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Now the dish to Gallinari. He kicks it to Reddish. Back to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Reddish. Puts up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Atlanta with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's Williams high post. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Atlanta again missing. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by 8. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Young with no one around. Drills the three-pointer.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Schroeder with the ball. In the corner. Tatum with it. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Schroeder looking over the floor. That three off the mark. Atlanta leading by 13. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Kicks to Collins. From past the arc. And no good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Smart passes to Horford. Collins against Tatum. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Young dishes to Capella. And the pass to Hunter. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Brown. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now, here is Young. Feeds it to Collins. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Schroeder kicks to Smart. And here's Brown outside. Tatum passes to Horford. Tatum trying to break free. Horford no luck. Atlanta leading by 12. Young from deep three-point range. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Smart finds Horford. Back to Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass Young. Stolen by Smart. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. Stolen by Collins.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. And John Collins with the three. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And here's Schroeder after the three-pointer from John Collins. 4 on the clock. Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Oh, nice look there from Smart. Finding an open man.
The Hawks leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
And Capella sends it back. Collins finds Young. From deep three-point range, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board. He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Now Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a bit. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Celtics.
Thanks, BA. The mind.
Lally, they want to stay in the mix. Good morning there. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Robinson passes to Lowry. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Just 3 to shoot. And here's Lowry from the arc. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Lowry against Schroeder. 4 on the clock. Fires from the line.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see that.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now here's Lowry. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Robinson. The rebound, Celtics.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Back to Schroeder. Horford outside. Back to Schroeder. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big. And now Horford just not as effective on the offensive end as he once was, but still continues to contribute.
Now here's Butler. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Robinson. Offensive rebound. Heat. To the inside. Tries again. And he lays it in.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And for Horford, he still puts up decent totals. Brent, the efficiency is what has faltered.
Well, up there he's going to start making plays and try to be a conduit for the offense, BA. And coaches trust that decision-making and that experience.
Now here's Tatum. Right side Brown. Fires for 3. And it's Tatum missing. Now Lowry. From deep three-point range. Horford pulls it in.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Down low. Tatum with a steal. Out to Schroeder. To the middle. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Schroeder.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Over Smart. Robinson finds Adebayo. Back to Robinson. All sorts of time. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Schroeder against Lowry. Schroeder into the lane. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. From downtown. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Smart outside. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. There's Tatum with the 3. And Tucker pulls it down. For Miami, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Brown against Butler. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
And here's Schroeder. Here's Smart. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Horford in at the 5. Now here's Horford. Lowry against Schroeder. Pass to Robinson. 3-pointer. And here's Lowry from the arc. He can't get it to go. And Boston going the other way now.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
It's T-shirt time.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Knocked loose. Butler with a steal. Launches a 3. And Kyle Lowry gets the 3. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lowry against Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. And stolen by Adebayo. Butler against Brown. To the paint. Lowry outside. Launches it. The rebound, Celtics.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tatum finds Smart. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Horford. That shot missing. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to Robinson. Butler on the wing, defended by Brown. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Lowry, good. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Schroeder against Lowry. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Now here's Robinson. Misses from close range.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside, Brown. Inside. Here's Tatum. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Down low, Tucker. And he buries his first look.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Schroeder against Lowry. Smart outside. And Horford powers it home.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Butler. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Miami has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Lowry, no good.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
That ties it up. Tatum's got 5.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Butler. There's the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to his shot.
He gets it off. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the... And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good moments from both teams. And that's...
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boston trailing. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Lowry. Horford with a steal. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Horford. Outside Schroeder. Back to Horford. To the inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, I mean, played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Fires, high post. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. Horford outside. Here's Schroeder. Back to Horford. Horford draws the double to the paint. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Now here's Oladipo. Kicks it to Hero. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Richardson. Here's Pritchard. Now here's Richardson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Tyler Hero.
Richardson playing with boundless energy, great at going into the physical defense and drawing the foul.
Josh Richardson.
That one's no good.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Oh, ripped away. 4-3. Rebound by the Heat. Hero outside. Here's Morris. Pass to Dedmon. Who poked away. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And he was fouled while in the end. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Shooting for Boston, Juan Hernan Gomez. 2.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Pass to Akpala. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Here's Hero going inside. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Williams on the wing. Here's Pritchard. Inside. Richardson. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
They're really working the paint now.
The Heat shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Hero outside. Pass to Akpala. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Second chance effort. He can't hit that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. It's Williams, high post. He's working on Morris. And Kenner with the slam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. And Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
For Miami, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Now here's Oladipo. Down low. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
From the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
Miami trailing. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Akpala. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hero with it. Defended by Smart. Here's Akpala. It'll count.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position. Pass to Akpala. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now we've got an intentional foul. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitutions.
Outside Tatum. Here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Lowry. Outside Schroeder. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Smart. Over Robinson. And it comes off the front of the rim. And for the Heat, they're shooting about 35% so far in this game. Poke loose. Here's Schroeder. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Lowry against Schroeder. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Lowry. This one for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam is really good at getting out as a big, running that lane, and being a weapon to finish on the break.
Over to the wing. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Pass to Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Lowry against Schroeder. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Over Butler. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Miami, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Schroeder with it. Picked up by Lowry. Schroeder into the lane. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. For 3, Robinson. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Pass to Butler. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Brown inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Back to Robinson. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Outside Schroeder. Tatum. And he buries it.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Brown.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
That's his third personal foul.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart left side. The three sinks the tray.
Marcus Smart.
And the Celtics lead by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Lowry. Boston with a rebound. Smart outside. Outside Schroeder. From deep. Off target. And so it's Boston with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. Now
Now it's ended up.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, heading the middle. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hunter kicks to Collins. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now, here is Young. Hunter on the wing. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Atlanta now. Hunter finds Capella. Here's Young. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Young against Lowry. Butler on the wing. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Left side Lowry. From deep. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Butler on the wing. Adebayo, high post. Deep 2 from Robinson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
And here's Young. Off target from outside. Young against Lowry. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Lowry passes to Butler. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Man, you know Bam Adebayo knows his role. Doesn't play outside of himself. And he's a quality teammate, too.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Young, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Heat. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lowry. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And the rejection by Collins. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Butler, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter against Robinson. Here's Young. Gets a very good look and converts. Young's got 5 now.
On the offensive end, Trae Young makes a huge impact. He can carry a team.
Lowry passes to Butler. To the inside. Pass to Adebayo. Miami needs to get a shot off. Just 3 to shoot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
44 seconds left to play in the first. Hunter, the pass to Young. Hunter on the wing, defended by Butler. Capella, Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Robinson's got the ball. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Tucker. Butler in the corner. Outside Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Now, here is Young. The three. Capella. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater. Tie game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season. I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here is Lowry after the made shot from John Collins. Butler against Hunter.
I like the way he came off that pick, been able to stay on balance, rise up, and knock down the shot.
Young outside. The pass to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Robinson. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here is Lowry. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Passes it to Adebayo. Here's the dish to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. Spiked away.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
The Hawks trail by 4.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle. In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Adebayo finds Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Lowry. This one for 3 and stolen by Williams. Shoots the 3. Yes, it's a fall. The bucket from Herter. Herter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Butler deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Tucker. Butler passes to Tucker. Dishes to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Jang against Butler. Atlanta with the rebound. A 3-ball. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
When inspired, Reddish is a good rebounder. Great physical tools at 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan.
Now here is Lowry, and there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Team third.
Outside Lowry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Gallinari. Kicks to Reddish. Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Herter. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And in that period, the most they... And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Jimmy crafty drive by Lou. That's a veteran play, drawing the foul.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Ties it up. And this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
He's living there tonight. A tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Lowry. That one doesn't go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Williams against Lowry. Williams kicks to Reddish. Right side, Williams. Inside, out to Gallinari. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
Williams passes to Herter. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now here's Butler. He has 6, and he could, and yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Young, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Oladipo outside. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a two.
Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Heat making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
To the middle, here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Oladipo against Young. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Shoots from 12. Oladipo misses. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Morris against Collins. Young taking his time here. Over Oladipo. Young, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Team second.
Oladipo against Young. Hero on the wing. No one near him. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Now the pass to Hero. Young against Oladipo. Passes it to Strus. Down low. And Morris throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
So it's the Hawks now, after the Heat pick up 2. And Young kicks to Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. 6 points for John Collins.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo against Young. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Dedmon's got his first basket of the night. And here's Young from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out front. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Miami foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Herder, guarded by Robinson. Herder passes to Zhang. Over Adebayo. Zhang, no luck. The Heat leading by 4. Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. A shake. That one, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Gallinari passes to Herder. The Hawks working the ball around. Fires the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And for the Heat, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Williams against Lowry. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Heat lead by 6.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Williams in the post, guarded by Tucker. Williams can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 6. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
First team foul. 7 way off.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. There's the pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Outside for Robinson. For the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Passes to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Capella. And the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Evan?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:57 left in the 4th. Atlanta again missing.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Lowry from outside. Robinson finds Butler. Tucker with the ball. Young with the steal. Deflects the pass and stolen by Butler. On D, Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. On defense, Atlanta. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Uncovered. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnover-based calls.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Lowry from outside. He's off on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young dishes to Collins. From outside the arc, another three for Atlanta.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Young against Lowry. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Robinson. He feeds it to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Young, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a very... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to... And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Releases. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Collins.
A nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Takes it inside and finished off by Tatum.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Hunter. 4-3. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Schroeder. Now here's Tatum. Takes the 3. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Hunter. That's tipped. Brown with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
Hunter against Brown. And Hunter, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Free throw good. Hunter.
I count 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Schroeder against Young.
2 minutes.
To the left wing. Tatum with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. A shot from the high post. Capella with a rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Collins. Shoots over Tatum. And too long on the shot. Boston trailing. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now here's Collins. Here's the 3. He drops it from range.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Bogdanovich against Smart. Inside. Horford passes to Brown. Back to Horford. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Capella. Here's Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Schroeder against Young. Pass to Smart. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. Right wing. Tatum passes to Horford. Stolen by Capella in transition. Young from long range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. There's Tatum with the 3. That shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Smart against Hunter. Driving inside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Horford. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul. The Hawks leading. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. That one drops for him. Young's got 5 now. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
The kick to Hunter. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Smart. Horford against Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Smart. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Boston going the other way now. Left side Schroeder. It's Smart on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Brown can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And he commits the intentional foul. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, BA, the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers. Being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
Cantor, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Count it. Good. Cantor's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Right side, Williams. The ball's knocked loose. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Richardson, that's good.
Wow, that's Josh Richardson at his best. Ball on the deck to the cup. Oh, ho, ho.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Herder. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Richardson, no good. The Hawks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Oh, there's the alley.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Pass to Williams. Here's Hernan Gomez. Williams on the wing. He got it up. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Thanks for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Juan Hernan Gomez. Josh Richardson out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. To the inside. Williams uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. It's Herder on the wing. Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. A good look from Gallinari. They get the rebound.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Pulls up. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Richardson. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Josh Richardson reminding you I've got some hops right there.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Boston on D, trailing by 10. Left side Gallinari. Here's Williams. Boston with a rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
To the right side. Outside Herder. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. Herder's got 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Pritchard. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Gallinari. Misses the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Williams passes to Canner, and Canner with the slam.
Well, the 7-footer showing how easy it can be, and is Cantor aggressive.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. Ooh, stolen by Canner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Richardson with it. Now Herder defending. Puts up a 3. Pritchard, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Reddish. Here's Jang. Goes back up. Outside for Gallinari. Here's Reddish. Atlanta again missing.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Gallinari against Williams. Back to Hernan Gomez. And the layup is good off the glass. Hernan Gomez has gotten his first basket of the night.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Reddish. Shot left block. Here's Jang. Rebound Boston. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Inside. It's blocked.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Dieng does on the defensive end.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
There's Young with the 3. Atlanta gets it back. Doesn't go that time. Boston on offense. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Tatum passes to Horford. Now Brown. Hunter covering. And here's Schroeder outside. It doesn't go for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Young attacking. Yeah, that one's good.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Tatum. And he drives in. And finished off by Tatum.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Young, the pass to Capella. Not going to go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Schroeder with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. And Horford powers it home.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Outside Young. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Young against Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Back to Schroeder, to the paint. Here's Brown. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touch down low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Young against Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Knocks it loose. To the middle. Here's Horford. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Tatum with a steal. Horford passes to Tatum. Back to Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Smart against Young. Outside, Brown. Pass to Schroeder. Kick out to Brown. Clock is at 3 to take the lead. And Schroeder lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
Young, the pass to Collins. Launches it. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins. Collins has got his 3rd assist of the night. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Schroeder with it, and it's Young picking him up. Kick out to Brown. Tatum passes to Brown. Pass to Horford. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Now here's Young. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Outside Young. Down low. Capella, the pass to Young. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Horford outside. Tatum against Collins. And here's Schroeder outside. Capella with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Young, the pass to Collins. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Team 2nd. At the line for Atlanta.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Hey, rejected by Capella. And he recovers it. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A terrific evening look at Old Town there. The historic city of Boston is up. And with tip.
Kevin, thank you.
That story, hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Celtics. On in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. Inside, two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the jump by Horford.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum. Move the ball to a guy with a great shot.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. And there's the pass to Robinson. Pass to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
It's rare for wings to have inside-outside games. However, Butler does. That's part of the reason why he's an all-star.
Smart dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Feeds to Horford. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
He kicks it to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Up top, Tatum. To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. In transition, here comes Miami. It's stolen by Schroeder. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. Pass to Tatum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He just brushed off the contact right there. I mean, the stronger Tatum gets, the more effective he becomes finishing inside over.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Tatum on the wing. Dishes it to Smart. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is the fiery competitive Smart is. I mean, you drain a triple on him, he's coming for payback.
Butler in the corner. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Butler.
You like how sudden Butler's drives can be? I mean, coming out of nowhere and getting to a shot.
Schroeder against Lowry. Here's Schroeder. And here's Tatum for three. 5 to shoot. Smart passes to Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Heat leading by 3. Lowry from deep three-point land. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Robinson's got 9.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Schroeder outside. The pass to Tatum. Knocked loose. Robinson dishes to Lowry. The shot will not fall. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Smart. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and getting it done.
Lowry passes to Butler. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside, Smart. Kicks it to Brown. To the middle. Here's Horford. Misses the layup. Outside, Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
On the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Lowry against Schroeder. Pass to Robinson. There's the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 5. Smart with the ball to the paint. That's good from Horford on the assist from Smart. Horford's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
Well, we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. All going up court. Here's Smart. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Robinson. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Schroeder against Lowry. Outside, Smart. Clock at 6. Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. Tatum no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, they're passing to Lowry. Passes it to Tucker. Inside, Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed him, he's been their safety valve.
Robinson against Smart. To the inside. Here's Schroeder. Good work defensively by Lowry.
He's got to do a better job making the team pay for their mistakes.
Back to Tucker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. Butler with the steal. Lowry passes to Robinson. Off on the layup. Celtics trail by 8. Brown with it. Now defended by Adebayo.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Tatum.
First half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Smart wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. Guarded by Horford. Outside, Smart. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Here's Smart. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Tucker. Now Adebayo. He dishes it to Tucker. And stolen by Tatum. Brown with it. Lowry picks him up. Brown kicks to Horford. Here's Schroeder. Banked in off the glass.
Slick ball handler. Gets Schroeder to an open look, and he makes the most of it.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Wide open. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Tucker's got his first points in this one.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Yep, it counts.
And the shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Passes it to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man. And guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Heat out front, up 5. And a chance now to send it over to David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the... So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, what was your... And that's a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so many incredible talents in the game today, Chris. Is there one player who you enjoy watching the most right now?
I can't see one, Kevin, out of the whole NBA. I can give you a list, though, and I'll try to make it quick. Let's see. Let's start with Durant, Harden. Let's go to LeBron. Let's go to Kyrie. You want to go to Spider-Man up there in Utah. You can take me down to Giannis and Milwaukee. I'm going to see the Greek Freak. Should I keep going? We got some great players in the league, man. It's in great hands. I'm a fan of them all.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hernan Gomez against Butler. Hernan Gomez passes to Cannon. And stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He's known for his defensive chops. Butler, he is opportunistic and aggressive in how he comes up with steals.
Here's Pritchard. Lowry covering. Pass to Richardson. It's stolen by Lowry. He feeds it to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Getting out on the break. Butler completes the transition play.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Pritchard. Lowry covering. Drives to the hoop. Left side Williams. And the pass to Pritchard. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cantor. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Ugly start. The second half, they missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
First team foul. In for the Heat.
Pritchard passes to Cannon. Dedmon with the block.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
Boston ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson the pass to Cantor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's one of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA. Cantor never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
And Cantor drops them both. The Heat leading by 9. And here's Oladipo. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Out to Morris. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. On the wing, Williams. Trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him. Misses from close range.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Last year, Oladipo was a surprise inclusion in the James Harden deal.
Yeah, Kevin, and a few years back was the headline in the Paul George deal. I mean, it shows the value of Oladipo getting traded for two potential Hall of Famers. Yeah, plenty of power behind Cantor's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
Now, Oladipo, he's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Desmond kicks to Hero. Lays it up off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Richardson. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
And now it's a 12-point Heat lead. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Oladipo. Pritchard passes to Cantor. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Cantor's got 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
17 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
The kick out to Tatum. From 13, and that one is off. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Strus. Oladipo outside. Morris right side. Smart deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Schroeder. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Very concerted effort on Horford's part to bully his way inside and draw contact. He needs to do more of that. Play inside, get tough.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Lowry against Schroeder. Three-pointer, Butler. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Smart. There's the feed to Schroeder. On the wing, Brown. 6 to shoot. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. The pass to Adebayo. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Butler finds Adebayo. Schroeder against Lowry. Outside Butler. Outside for Lowry. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Schroeder outside. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Smart. The dunk and the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Offensive rebound, back to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:11 left here in the 4th quarter. Nobody near Schroeder. Busted. No good that time either. Miami leading by 9. Lowry from outside. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul. You better get your money's worth with Marcus Smart. I mean, that ticky-tack stuff won't phase you.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Pulls it up. Miami with a new 14. Now here's Tucker. Defense right on him. A second chance effort. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Here's Lowry. Miami no good on that time either. Outside, Smart. Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love how Horford's changed his game over time. I mean, now a floor spacing big who also brings leadership to the locker room.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 5. Stolen by Tucker. Butler deciding where to go with it. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was all right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
And a city that never sleeps. Now Atlanta starting 5. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Miami, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Hunter against Butler. 5 to shoot. For 3, Robinson. Rebound Atlanta. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul.
Lowry.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Inside Tucker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Young against Lowry. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Butler. To the inside. Here's Tucker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Tucker's gotten his second bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Young with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Bogdanovich from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Butler. Here's Lowry, guarded by Young. Outside Tucker. For 3, Robinson gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Young. Down low. Back to Capella. Adebayo with the rejection.
Are we sure that Bame's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Out to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And stolen by Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, project in 2014. And 90 minutes in just his first season, DA.
Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides and playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Here's Lowry. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Adebayo passes to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. It's good.
Well, Bam Adebayo is so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Here's Young. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 5 now.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team.
On defense, the Hawks. They trail by 1. Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. On the take. Counted.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Here's Young. Again, Atlanta. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Heat leading by a point. That's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Just 2 to shoot. Lowry, no good. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Heat. Fast break Miami. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young from long range. Hits a 3-pointer. Young's got 10.
You know, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Hunter with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Bogdanovich down low, working on Robinson. Young with it, guarded by Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Lowry outside, and there's the lob. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle. And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Hunter with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Count it. The Hawks leading. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Collins with it. Now guarded by Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Lowry against Young. Here's Butler. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. For Miami, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Lowry outside to the paint. Tucker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul.
20 seconds left in the first half. Now Williams. Pass to Jang. Outside Gallinari. Now Williams. He's guarded by Lowry. From the arc. And that's not going to go. And the first... Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, and that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Tucker. Lowry outside. And here's Adebayo down low. And it's Butler with the jam.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Young. Misses off the left iron.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Here's Capella. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Lowry. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Young from long range. The shot that time, not on target. And Miami will go the other way with it. From outside the arc. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
The Hawks have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Collins gets it to go from the corner.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Butler. Shoots over Young, and that one's long.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Hunter finds Collins. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Lowry, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Hunter. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, right now Hunter's showing that he could step behind the line a little bit to knock it down.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. So for the Hawks. Oladipo against Williams. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. Some solid defense from Williams. The Hawks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to Reddish. Back to Jang. Here's Reddish. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Hero for 3. The shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Back to Herter. Now Williams. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. There's the double with Herter. Hero with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Strus. Now Morris. To end the drought. Jang pulls it in.
Miami foul. Max Strus. That's his
a fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Herter can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Gallinari against Oladipo.
Atlanta foul. Danilo Gallinari. That's his first personal foul.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Yeah, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers after being the 2nd pick in the 2013 draft.
Outside, Williams. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Hawks trailing. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got Lou Williams, Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Herder in at the shooting guard position. Not sure why he committed the intentional fouls. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Morris finds Hero from deep. And they recover it. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Herder. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And he lobs it up, and Gallinari throws it down.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Atlanta making some changes here.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Robinson with it. And it's Hunter picking him up.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Young. Hunter on the wing to tie it up. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
3 points.
Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That's good from Butler.
I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young finds Collins. Back to Young. Now here's Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Capella. And there's a 3-second violation.
That stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Lowry with it. Adebayo with it. Out to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Pass to Robinson. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going, so he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Capella. Here's Young. Capella in the high post. Butler with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. The 3 is up. Offensive board. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Pass to Lowry. Back to Robinson. And here's Butler. Here's Tucker. Outside Butler. Over Hunter. The shot by Butler, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Capella, the pass to Young. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Robinson with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pass to Butler. Over Capella. The rebound by Bogdanovich. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. For three, Robinson gets the 3 ball to go. And the Heat lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Young, the pass to Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Lowry against Young. And here's Lowry. So the Heat win it. Boy, a hard fought. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.